will find the boundary as well. It was a bit of a teaser for the fielder, but the ball wins the race in the end. And at the end of 4, Nepal are 46 for 1.
The stem of runs isn't stopping. Harsh Thakur, the captain for the day, brought himself on, trying to control this flow, trying to restrict Nepal. But now Sandeep Johra has also joined the party. 4 overs, 46 for 1. Nepal merrily racing around here. They ease to that target of 146 against the UAE with 3 overs to spare. They've got a bit more to get today. 162 the target. But it seems that Shebani, there's nothing which can phase this young Nepal team.
Yeah, so Sheikh has come out with plenty of intent. He's gone for his shots. It just hasn't been bang, bang, wild swinging. It's been measured and calculated. It's been good to watch.
Dylan Haliger here. Change of ends for him. First over, Asif Sheikh took a liking to him. 21 runs. Will the change of ends help? Asif Sheikh again on strike. Very crucial over here for Canada. And a good comeback from Dylan Haliger. Do you think, Shivani, it's a wise decision to give Dylan Haliger this end? Would you think, after all your experience here in Chennai, will he get some more purchase from this end?
Yeah, possibly. And it's good to see that the captain is backing his bowler. Yes, he was expensive in that first over, going for 21. Buttar was good from this end. Nicely played, just tucked around the corner. That's not just power, but also pristine placement from Sheikh.
Change of ends is not helping matters. If you err in your line and length, you are going to be dispatched.
And he's showing us his full array.
4, 6, 4, 4. Started off with a dot ball. And after that, it's just been one big hit after the other. Still 7 balls left in this power play. And Shibani, the remarkable thing was, Canada just made 30 runs in their power play. Nepal have already raced to finding the boundary. Sandeep Johra now, he's been lucky so far. That was a streaky boundary. But when things don't go your way, then this happens.
That's how Sheikh started as well, streaky boundary. And then he's been belligerent. Will it be something similar for Johra as well? Luck has gone their way for the Nepal batters so far this afternoon.
Harsh Thakur trying to exert some control over the proceedings, trying to stem the flow of runs. Just a single there. A relief there for Canada, because they've just been chasing shadows here for the first 5.2 overs in this chase. Asif Sheikh cuts, and for a change, Shivani doesn't put that ball away.
He's been calm. He's played out a couple of dots as well. It just hasn't been bang bang.
Sensible batting there. He knows he's got the big runs. He knows Nepal are way ahead of the required run rate. And this is what in the first warm-up match, Dipinder Singh Airi and Arif Sheikh had done. Nepal was 65 for 3. They hit the big hits and then they cruised towards the target at the end. Good comeback there by Harsh Thakur. Last over of the power play. The captain for the day ensuring that Nepal are not doing more damage here. A single to end the power play. 6 overs gone. Nepal are 75 for 1. What a start here for Nepal. But let's remind you, Canada made 161 for 6. Shreyas Mova with 38 from 19 and Jaskaran Bhutta with a rapid 21 at the end, propelled them towards that target for Nepal to chase 162.
नेपालको पावर प्ले कस्तो लाग्यो आज हजुरहरूलाई
Look at those figures
Subscribe
there
गर्नु
by
सबैजनाले।
Sandeep Lamechane. This is a
Live लाई
T20
गरिदिनु।
match, 2 for 14 of 4 delivery, 4 overs. Kushal Bortal giving good company, 2 for 26 as well. But if you want to start in the power play, this is the start you get. 75 for 1. Kushal Bortal was departed for 12, but Asif Sheikh has hit 48 from just 16 deliveries. With Sandeep Jora giving good
क्वालिटी
company
कस्तो
on
लाइभको क्वालिटी
14
कस्तो छ
runs.
हजुर
Nepal need 87 runs now from 14
मेरो
overs.
साउन्ड नै त्यस्तै हो
It's been a massacre here for the Canadian bowlers. Look at the figures of Dylan Hayliger. Change of ends didn't help. 2 overs, 43 runs conceded. Jaskaran Singh Bhutta got a wicket. But Harsh Thakur with the spin, the captain for the day,
सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु है
trying to
सबैजना
exert some
सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु है
control. 2 overs, none
लाइभलाई
for
लाइक
15.
गरिदिनु
It's been going to be the key here for Canada to claw their way back into this match. And to talk about that and to enjoying this big hitting prowess of Asif Sheikh.
मेरो सब्स्क्राइब पनि
I
बढाइदिनु
have
है
my colleague
सब्स्क्राइब बढाइदिनु
Mudassar joining me. Mudassar, good afternoon. It's a 6 party here in Chepauk. What do you think is the key now for Canada to come back into this match? Because this power play has been disastrous for them.
3K पुऱ्याइदिनु है आज 3K
Good
पुऱ्याइदिनु
afternoon, Abhinav.
थ्याङ्क यू है म
So
अब
far it
म्युट
has
बस्छु है
been
म
a
म्युट
one-way
बस्छु
traffic apart from that one wicket going down. I think spinners now they'll play a key role, and it's experienced campaigner Saz Zafar for the first time, the former captain of Canada, is up against Sandeep Jora. They need plenty of wickets. Firmly push. Attacking approach adapted. When Nepal batter, especially Asif Sheikh, the way he's getting those runs, incredible clean hitting we have witnessed.
Sazaf, a very experienced campaigner. Would have seen that Harsh Thakur, the captain for the day, exerted some control over proceedings, and they need control because Nepal rate is over 12 and the required run rate is just 6, so they don't need to take any risks. They can just calmly play here and get to their target with ease.
50 complete
Half century for Asif Sheikh, but also the half century of this second wicket partnership as well. It's come in rapid time. Saad Zafar now. Good start, just 4 runs conceded of his first 5 deliveries. Can he end the over on a high? Sandeep Jora on strike. 16 from 12 so far. So just 5 runs conceded of that Saad Zafar over. Nepal cruising towards that target. 7 overs, 80 for 1. So was gone, 80 for 1 Nepal. And we see a bowling change. Young Ansh Patel has been given the bowl, 23 years old. Did bowl decently in that first warm-up match as well. Canada need a wicket. They're not getting that at the moment. Could this be a quick couple of runs? Yes, it is. Nepal ensuring that they're not getting the big boundaries at the moment, which they don't even need, but they're keeping that run rate ticking, converting singles into doubles. And right now, Mudassar, Canada seem clueless on how to stop these two. Nepal, 86 for 1 after 8. 76 needed, 72 balls. It's all in Nepal's favor right now. Saad Zafar, can he claw things back for his side? Canada desperately needs some confidence ahead of the Group D matches in the T20 World Cup. Quick single there again by Asif Sheikh. And as we were talking about, Canada are in a group with Afghanistan, New Zealand, South Africa and the UAE. It doesn't get easier, Mudassar. They need confidence, but so far they don't seem to get that confidence. Big appeal here. Showing his experience there, Saad Zafar.
A bit quicker, half-hearted appeal from Saad Zafar, not getting the support from the wicketkeeper.
More than happy to do it in boundaries as well. Canada's day gets worse here. Sandeep Jora again firmly struck. There's no better sound, Mudassar, than the firm whack of the ball here, and especially in a historic venue like the M.A. Chidambaram Stadium, Chepauk in Chennai.
Absolutely, and it's treat to watch the way these batters are getting those runs. Asif Sheikh already past 50, and Sandeep Jora promoted up the order. A product of under 19 for Nepal. Laid away from the body. Very watchful after getting his 50, Asif Sheikh. It's a good over for Nepal. 7 from that over of Zafar, 9 gone, 93 for the loss of 1.
Ansh Patel continuing proceedings for Nepal, trying to stem the flow of runs for his side Canada. First over, 6 runs conceded. 93 for 1 after just 9 overs. Asif Sheikh on strike, 53 of 23. His brother Arif Sheikh had hit 61 in the first warm-up match against the UAE. And Mudassar, we always know that the younger brother has to do better than the older brother. There's a big sibling rivalry. So if Arif got 61, Asif has to go past that score.
And I'm sure the elder brother will be proud of his younger one, Asif Sheikh, 53 of just 24. A full toss. How beautifully he managed that single, leaning on that front foot, using those wrists, showing class.
And at this stage, Nepal would be thinking of perhaps retiring one of these batsmen out there, because in the first warm-up match also, just lost 3 wickets. The East...
Calculated shot, a valiant effort from the fielder, no stopping. What a wonderful partnership between Sandeep Jora and Asif Sheikh continues here at Chepauk. They've already got better off UAE in their first warm-up, now in control, inching closer to the target of 162.
Subscribe गर्नु है,
already got a
सबैजनाले
brilliant
subscribe
50.
र लाइभ लाइक
Sandeep
गरिदिनु
Jora
है,
now he's
subscribe
looking
गरिदिनु होला.
good. He raced to 38 in just 23 balls. Half of the overs done, 106 for the loss of 1. The spinners going for runs. There will be change in the bowling. is Ajay Veer Hundal, the right arm medium fast bowler, replacing Saad Zafar and replacing Abhinav in the com box is Shibani Bhaskar. A warm welcome, Shibani.
Thank you so much, Mudassar. Already raced 107, just a halfway stage. It's been amazing from these Nepal batters. Burtel got things going, got the ball rolling. And then Asif Sheikh with a blistering half century. And Jora joining in as well.
I like the approach of these batters. They came out with a plan. It has been an incredible journey for Nepal in the last few years, especially once the team was taken up by Monty Desai. The results favored them. If you remember, not only in the shorter format but also in the longer format, in 50-over format, in the previous cycle of CWC League 2, they were struggling in the last 12 games which were left for Nepal. They were in a difficult situation, but they came out with flying colours, winning 11 games out of 12. And Monty Desai has put that faith and belief in the boys that nothing is impossible. And now the world is watching the way they are performing.
Belief is such a big part of a sportsman's journey. And to be here, one among the 20 teams, and as a player representing your country, you need to believe that you belong. That is such a key component to ensure that you perform, to put your best foot forward.
Played very late. The fielder at short third was a bit fine, falling short of the fielder, just a single. And also credit should be given to the fans. They always support these players, support Nepal. Wherever Nepal cricketers go, the fan follow them.
लाइभमा नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब गरिदिनु है
So from Nelson,
च्यानललाई
with that single,
सब्स्क्राइब
they
गरिदिनु
moved to
होला
112.
लाइभलाई लाइक गरिदिनु
A team to watch out in this edition of T20 World Cup Nepal.
Their third appearance in the T20 World Cup 2014, 2024, and now 2026. We've spoken about this time and time again through these warm-up games, but Nepal, a very well-balanced side. And a very measured approach as well. 7 runs coming off this Hundal over. Asif Sheikh, who's batting on 51, has retired.
Hello.
Gulshan Jacques has walked in to take his place at the crease. What an innings it's been from Asif Sheikh.
गुलशन झा
Belligerent to start,
रिटायर
and then adopted a measured approach to keep the scoreboard ticking alongside Jora. Responsible innings, and now time to put his feet up.
च्यानल नयाँ हुनुहुन्छ भने सब्स्क्राइब गर्नु है 4000 पुर्याइदिनु सब्स्क्राइबर लाइभले सबैले लाइक गरिदिनु छ
Sharma now into the attack.
काटीको कुरा नगरौँ त
We'll start with the
काटीको
sweeper
कुरा
cover, long
नगरौँ
off, long on, deep mid wicket and deep square leg.
For the first time in action, Shivam Sharma, known for bowling those tight line and lengths. A wicket-taking bowler.
New man in, Gulshan Jha. Will face his first ball, and that's why they've put in a slip now for the new man in. And Sharma coming around the stumps as well. Worked away, gets off the mark straight away.
Taking singles is an art. And with ease, they are taking those singles. It's not only about the boundaries, but they know how to rotate the strike, especially in the middle overs. That has been the key for Nepal.
Good couple of dots from Sharma.
Another under 19 product, Gulshan Jha, was early introduced to the big stage by Nepal. Loud appeal, sharply coming into Gulshan. A tight over from Shivam Sharma. 12 overs gone. It's 116 for the loss of one.
Xavier Hundal continuing. Deep mid wicket and long on. And it's a no ball. Overstepping. A gift now for Nepal.
This third warm-up game. This is the first time I'm witnessing a no ball. Second time. Correction from my fellow co-commentator. Becoming old. But advantage Gulshan Jha now. Young Ajavir Hundal trying to generate the pace, overstepping the line. And a free hit delivery. And Gulshan Jha, a fearless cricketer. He loves to strike the ball hard. A change in field. short mid-wicket. Short find, short third cover. There's no field at the point.
Picks it up into space on the leg side. I'll pick up 2 for it as well. Difficult proposition to take on that big leg side boundary for the left-hander. Well bowled.
Cricket Association of Nepal always invested in youth, and good to see these two players coming from the rank of age group cricket system. Gulshan Jha and Sandeep Johra both played for Nepal under 19 as well. Comes from Terai region. Gulshan Jha. It wasn't an easy journey for Jha. Chance, slip, needed a direct hit. What an effort from young Ajayveer.
It took off quickly, was sent back by his partner, Johra. But had the skids on, its direct hit would have meant curtains and his long walk back. But he survives. Again, the luck has gone Nepal's way, especially in the second innings.
Well, never a single. The ball was just under his eyes. Just got carried away, Gulshan Jha there. Good comeback. Gone for runs in his first over, Hundal. They need wickets here. Can he provide a breakthrough? Onto the pads. Using those wrists. Just a single. What a journey when we talk about Gulshan Jha Shibani. Raw talent. He came into the spotlight not because of hard ball cricket. He played a lot of tennis ball cricket in his growing days, and hard hitting all-rounder. Once he started playing a leather ball, there was no looking back. Rest is history for Gulshan Jha. 30-yard circle, trying to exploit, trying to take that full advantage. The batter, Sandeep Johra, went down on one knee, but change of pace, pulling his length back. Clever piece of bowling by Hundal, a much needed breakthrough provided by Ajayveer. A brilliant 44 for Johra. It's 121 for the loss of 2.
.121, 2 wickets lost, 1 batter retired out, and Lokesh Baum comes to the crease. This is something that Nepal has done well today. They've made the most of both warm-up games, different batters getting opportunities out there in the middle, different bowlers getting ball in hand. He's off the mark straight away with that single. Nice positive stride into the ball. Good timing down the ground.
.25 years old Lokesh Baum made his debut against UAE in 2022 in Al Amirat, Oman. A mixture of youth and experience. And as a unit, they are doing a wonderful job, Nepal.
Successful over of Hundal's comes to an end. 1, 2, 3 for 2. This is the ICC Men's T20 World Cup 2026. Both these sides getting 2 warm-up games. And Nepal has really made the most of the 2. You look at it. Today, Gulshan Jha is getting a bat. Lokesh Bam. Asif Sheikh got some runs. Arif Sheikh got runs in the last game. Dipender Singh Airy picked up a 50 as well in their first warm-up encounter against the UAE. When you look at the bowling, Lalit Rajbanshi got a couple of overs under his belt. So they've used all their resources and gotten the game time in.
Gets another boundary for Gulshan Jha. What a shot. In control was Jha.
Allowed the ball to come as late as, and placing it in the gap to perfection. An effort on the boundary from Curtin. But unfortunately, ball wins the race. 10 runs coming off that Sharma over. And it's time for a drinks break at the end of 14. Asif Sheikh was absolutely brilliant. He retired after he got to 58 off just 29. What a partnership it was alongside Sandeep Johra, who got to 44 before he was dismissed. A tame dismissal caught by keeper. And then Gulshan Jha. And Lokesh Bam at the crease. For Canada, plenty of options used so far. Jasran Buttar picked up that first wicket of Bhurtel. And then Ajay Virhundal picking up that last wicket to fall. So 133 for 2 is where this game is at after 14. And Nepal need 29 runs from the remaining 6 overs at less than 5 runs and over. Seems like it should be a cakewalk unless Canada have something up their sleeve. Well ahead of the required run rate. That's why that worm is far ahead and much higher than Canada's. A right left combination at the crease as well for Nepal at this time with Gulshan Jha, just 19 years of age. Lokesh Bam, 25. But an amazing experience. Yes, it might just be a warm-up game, but this is where some of the games are going to be played. To come into a World Cup atmosphere, there's so much that you learn about yourself, about your game, and you also learn from your opposition teams as well, how they go about their business when they come up against, if you look at Nepal, when they come up against England or the West Indies, or when Canada come up against South Africa in their first game. There's so many learnings that you can take and take back home to your club teams, to your province teams, to your state teams as well. Regardless of the result, you always put your best foot forward and take whatever you can learn, whether you're a top team or a lower ranked team that if you're coming into this tournament.
Head coach Stuart Law, and now he has got the support of his Australian mate Ian Harvey, the bowling consultant, doing wonders with these boys. Also good to see the way they are applying. They came out with a plan. They went after the bowlers in the first 6 overs. Once the power play is done and dusted, They made sure to rotate the strike, keeping the fielders busy inside 30-yard circle. And those odd boundaries, it has been a controlled run chase so far.
They've kept the risk to a minimum, but they've still gone after the boundary whenever the opportunity has arisen, but they haven't looked to create anything extra. That way minimizing risk. Looking for that big shot. Safe because it was well outside off stump. No commentators, Chris, right now. We don't want that.
Came out a bit early, and the experience, Saad Zafar pulling his length back a bit quicker. Having a wonderful outing, the batters of Nepal so far in these warm-up games. Another dot delivery to end the over number 15. Just one run from that over of Zafar. It's 134 for the loss of 2.
Ansh Patel to bowl his third over. Left arm wrist spin. Sober starts with a single. A change up here in the commentary box. Abhinav Punshi joins me again. Hello.
Hi there, Shibani. We're having another run fest here at the Chepauk, and it's courtesy Nepal. We now know why everyone has been calling them the dark horses in this T20 World Cup. And with performances like this, they can go really far. And now it's almost become like a very, very good audition for this middle order, because they didn't get to bat in that first warm-up match. 3 wickets fell. And after the explosive batting at the top of the order, they're finally getting a run out here against a very beleaguered Canada.
Pushing for the second. They haven't just relied on boundary hits. They've also run really well between the stumps, converting ones into twos and stealing some singles. They know their game well. They've been able to put Canada under plenty of pressure. They're going a bit early. Gave his hand away. And Saad bin Zafar up to the task. All that experience coming handy. He's been so good with those faster ones, faster deliveries. Saad bin Zafar has picked up his first wicket of this match in his final over. Nepal 143 for 4. As the skipper walks out, Dipender Singh Airy.
The captain strides out there towards the middle. Dipender Singh Airy, captain for today. He had finished off proceedings in the first warm-up match as well. Will like to do the needful here against Canada too.
He had a good first game. 1 for 12 in his 3 overs. At an economy of 4, that is. And an unbeaten 50 off just 31. fast and flat from Saad bin Zafar. Nothing to work with for Gulshan Jha.
Just a single over there from Gulshan Jha. Great outing for Nepal yet again in Chepauk. The first warm-up match, conditions were different. It was a late evening game. 1 o'clock start here today. Nicely cut. Warm-up matches taking place all over India and Sri Lanka today. Zimbabwe beaten by Oman earlier in the day. A good result there, Shivani, for Oman as well. The dark horses in this tournament.
Their comprehensive victory for Nepal. Good performances